Hi everyone, this is Diane. I just want to make a little bit of ephemera, Raggedy Ann ephemera today. I don't have a lot of time in here, so I thought I'll just go ahead and start some ephemera, but I want to open this package with you because this arrived while I was bringing my groceries into the house earlier. So it's two envelopes taped together. Be careful not to cut the Raggedy Ann stuff that's on my table. So one of my viewers had told me that she saw what I was going to be working on next, so I'm assuming it's Raggedy Ann stuff. She wanted to send me something. Oh yes, it's a sheet. Oh goodness. It is a vintage sheet with birds and flowers. Isn't that precious? I love that picture. Oh, the frog. Oh, and other critters are on it. Let's take a look. This is the hemmed part. Bird and a squirrel and a frog. Oh, and there's more than one picture. That's so cute. And a bunny and a turtle. Thank you so much, Margaret. I didn't say that this was from Margaret. And this adorable, this kind of looks like Precious Moments. I wonder if it is. Looks like that style of art. It's very cute. It's like rafts floating on the water or in the clouds because there are stars. But there is also fish. Maybe those are starfish. That is really, really cute. Remember Kathy Guys White cartoon comic strip? This is her with a freezer full of ice cream. Well, she's got ice cream and fries. Hot, what does it say? Hot fudge. It's got a straw in the hot fudge. Pizza, donuts, etc. And she says, I gained so much from you. Yes, Kathy, we understand. That's really cute. So here we have a pretty tag with some laces. 3 different ones. That's lovely and soft. And this one. And this one. I like all of them. Definitely use them. Oh, here's a scripture verse card. That's nice. And a strawberry. Looks like from a seed catalog. Ooh, ice cream cone. It's a lot of ice cream. 8 scoops apparently. And some vintage pink rickrack. I don't know if I have a lot of pink, so that's great. Some stationery. She probably heard me say I was looking for stationery. This is really pretty, and I like that it has lines on it. Same thing. And, oh, that's a little card made out of paper. These are so pretty, and I love the colors. Aww, a kitty one. And a card. Those are adorable. Look at that. And a pansy card. Those are pretty soft colors too. Looks like it's taken from a vintage piece of art. And look at that pretty border around the flap. Very nice stationery. This is only one envelope so far. So this, oh, flashcards. There's a bed with a quilt on it. It says bed. And this one says astronaut. That is really cute. 1984, The Child's World. A note paper with some high heels. Several pages of that. And some children's book pages. If I was doing another video, journal about rain and weather, I would use that for it. I like this band picture. That's cool. I guess it's not a band, it's a family. Pianist, violinist, a flautist, and a drummer. These are really cool pictures. This has a lot of vintage tape on it. Ah, look at that. It just peeled right off. I can use that. But then it leaves that on the back, and that's really cool. Is the page going to fall apart if I peel this off? I'm sure she gave it to me for the tape. But I can use the book, the page too. Yeah, just a hole there. There was an awful lot of tape for one hole. But I like the markings on it, the tape stains. That's cool. Oh, here's some pretty embossed stationery. That's gorgeous. Oh, a Sunday school paper. They look like they're from the 50s or 60s. 1958. Nice. I love them. Some more stationery with some roses and some leaves. I think they're leaves. Nope, they're flowers. They're just colored green. Attitude determines altitude. It's a nice quote. From a 1930s teacher assignment book. Oh, I love these kinds of things. Lesson for January 2nd. Go back to discussion yesterday. Notice special quotations. Talk about how words are formed. So these are the teacher's notes to herself on what she wants to do for each class. She has nice handwriting too. Yes, I like those pages. Some more stationery. And strawberry cake. Looks like it's from an Ideals book. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's a very pretty picture. Early American dolls, the rag doll. Well, I can definitely use this in my Raggedy Ann journal. Shopping is never a guessing game at Scotty's Market. Oh, pianos. Those are neat advertisements. Oh, but I like that too. I love the colors on it. Well, let's see what's in the second envelope. There's my note. How pretty. I'll read it later, but she does start out by saying she's been watching my videos for several years. So I'll read this later. This is wrapping wallpaper, I mean, a wallpaper border. Look at that. She wrapped it around a book. That's cool. Protect the paper, maybe, from getting all crumpled. That is adorable. I love it. And this one looks like a lady's vanity table. Ooh. Look how lovely that is. And the Raggedy Ann and Andy's Grow and Learn Library. Sunny Bunny Comes Home. I've never had any of these. I've seen them. 1988. I've seen them on other people's videos. Very cute. Fun pictures. Well, thank you so much, Margaret. So thoughtful. I think some of my viewers get excited about sending me things when they know I'm going to be making a journal to go with what they're sending. And that makes it fun for me. But I will leave this page and the fabric out. And I'll leave this book out in case there's anything I want out of there. I might use this to make a large Raggedy Ann journal sometime. I'll put it with the rest of my supplies. Thank you, Margaret. I so appreciate it. More little things here to put away. Okay, so I thought I knew that wouldn't take long. I didn't think it would take long to go through. So I don't really have a game plan for making ephemera, but some vague ideas. I did print some digitals. I have to print on the backs of them if I want to do that. But I can't remember what shop I got these pages from. They're not this way to be folded in half to be a journal page, but I'm gonna fold them in half anyway. But I liked that they have the Raggedy Ann images, but then they're collaged with other things, and it's like crumpled up paper. See, like that. But I don't remember where I got them, and I know that there should be one more page, but I hit delete instead of print, I think, on the first page, and I can't find it. I have to look for it in my Etsy purchases, because if I find it in there, I can download it again. Otherwise, I am missing the first page. But there are I think five or six pages here. And I know these pages are from Mrs. Coggs, and I've used them before. So there's several pages, quite a few pages here. Then I had this other set that I bought. This is Mrs. Coggs too. I love those flowers. This is called Prims, I think, is the name of this kit, and I cannot remember. I've had it for a long time, and I loved the flowers. They almost look 3D, but I don't think they're AI. What do I know? I don't think so. But I love the rag dolls, and I don't know if I'll actually use them in these journals because I'm not sure about the colors, but I have them printed so I can actually use them for a different journal if I don't use them here. Look at that one, how bright that is. I mean, I could use some. Those rag dolls are so cute. I could use some of these as backgrounds, so I might do that for my tags and stuff. Yeah, just wanted to show them to you. So I was going through my box of Raggedy Ann supplies, and I had some images that had already been cut out of books. I had a pattern that was in really bad shape. It's a very old pattern. And so I cut out these images. I cut these out and then started to cut these out so I can use those for pockets and tags. So these were things that were already cut from previous journals, and I thought this would make a perfect pocket because I could just cut off this bed, and I think it's sturdy enough as it is. I don't think I need to glue it to cardstock. It's pretty sturdy paper. Unless I wanted to glue it to red and then let some of the red show around it. I might like that. But last night I was cutting some things out of these books that Mary sent me. And so I have these cards that I want to make into large journaling cards. Some of them I want them to be large journaling cards, and some I'll probably make a pocket on the front of each signature. So let's do that. I don't know what the pages are going to be, so I'm not going to base them on color or anything. I'll just select 6 of these pictures. Well, let me look at, these are all from this book. I think that would be cute on a, well, I didn't cut it because of that. That's why I didn't cut this one out. But I love it. They're sipping a soda. I'm going to cut it out. So I'm going to make either journaling cards or pockets with these large images. And that's the only game plan I have. I think I took all of the large pages. I didn't take this one because it looks Christmassy. But there's lots of fun images in these books that Mary gave me. I think it is kind of strange that the stories I remember my mother reading to me when I was little, to us children, yeah, I took all the big ones out of that too. They were Raggedy Ann and the dolls in Marcella's nursery. There was Babette, the French doll. There was, I forgot his name, but the Scotch doll. There's a soldier. And here is Marcella. But so many of these books, they don't feature a nursery or Marcella at all. It's like they live in the woods and have all these encounters with strange creatures. So I don't remember those stories. I only remember the Marcella stories. All right, so I think I will just go ahead and cut this. This obviously is from a larger Raggedy Ann book. I think I will glue it to cardstock so that you don't bend these things when you're putting the card in and out. So I'm going to grab red cardstock. I'm going to trim it just a little bit narrower so that I can have a red border all the way around. And I think this would look cute with a little fabric cluster. I did sew my fabric flips together, but I didn't sew the strip that I started. I didn't sew that yet, but here are the finished clusters. They're so fun. And I found more of these dolls that were cut from fabric. I think I got those in a Happy Mail. So I believe I have 2 of the Raggedy Ann and 1 Andy. And now I have that sheet to cut up. And I have these little felt flowers to add to it. So I'm gonna put some red thread in my sewing machine, but I haven't done that yet. So after I do that, I'll just kind of stitch that all together and then glue it down with the flower. That'll be cute. And I don't know what page it's gonna go on. I just have this for size, so I get things the right size. But I think that's going to be a really cute pocket. Put that somewhere safe. I say that and then I can't find it when I want it. All right, so for these, I think I want there to be a border around them. Where's that one with the soda that I just cut out? Oh, is this it? Yes, this is it. I got some greens and blues. If I want it to be a journal card, I'll use the lighter color. And I think I'll sew around these, so I'm just going to glue it down in the middle. I'll do some green ones. So this would probably go in a pocket that goes across. Just want to make sure it would still fit. That one has too much green in the background. I'm going to do 2 more. And then I'll think about some tags. So I guess I'll use red for these, or I could use yellow. I'd have to go get yellow cardstock. So now I have 6 journal cards, 3 for each of the 2 journals that I'm working on. I'm thinking what I would like to do is spend a few days until I have a day when I have a good block of time to work in here, just making some ephemera that might be not just for these journals, but I can keep with my Raggedy Ann stuff. So I have stuff for future journals, so I could do some more of these, but for now I did cut some cardstock for tags, and I thought it would be fun to use a book text as a background. I'll have to cut her out. It's hard to find a page of Raggedy Ann text that doesn't have a picture. And that's a good thing. We want lots of pictures. Oops. I'm going to slide it all the way down to the bottom. Then I can cover this blank space and the top. That way I'll have the whole length of it covered. going to cut the corners. Then I can use fabric scissors to cut the fabric corners once they're glued on. And I'll probably put a fabric tab or something on this. I don't have to punch a hole in the fabric. I could just sew something like that at the top. So there's one tag. This one I'll just put across the bottom. I don't like that. This one will have to have one down the side too. It's hard to find images that are big enough. Most of the images, well, I think all of the images in these Raggedy Ann books are horizontal, and I want something vertical. So I had this out of a different book. I have this off the pattern, but that's too wide. I'll probably put that on a pocket. And I could cut something out of a bigger picture. Like if I didn't want the stork, it's such a pretty picture though, but if I didn't want the stork, I could cut them with something underneath. Let's just do that. Let's try it. Okay, so I think I'll just cut the tree off the top. I don't think that makes sense having that there either. I think I'll just put some lined paper on the whole back of it, and then you can just journal on it. This is a vintage handwriting paper for school. I actually got it at my very first estate sale that I went to because it was my friend's parents. And I was out with her. I don't even remember where we went, what we were doing. But she said that they were having a estate sale that day. Did I want to go? So we went. And her father was a teacher. And I got a lot of this kind of paper. It's a little on the thin side, but it's great for this. I'm going to look for a stamp to put up there. I know which one I was looking for. I think it's in here, but these are the other stamps that I have to use. And eyelet, checkerboard. But I wanted a little decorative element at the top of this. If I can find, I've had these stamps for a long time. I think this is the one I was looking for. Perfect. Okay, so I think that's going to have to be it today. But we did one pocket and with a cluster that I put in a safe place. And I didn't lose it yet. I love this pocket. It's going to be so cute. I don't know if I'll be able to find something similar to use for the other journal because, you know, this came out of a book that I don't have anymore. But I have this. And I'm going to sew around these tags. So 2 tags in a pocket. That's all we did today. But it's a start. So I might have more time to work in here tomorrow. And Wednesday I'll have Teddy here, so I might just go back to making some ephemera on Wednesday. But yeah, I think it's just fun to make raggedy and ephemera. That's all there is to it. And it can be very simple, like just taking these pictures and making a journal card out of it. You don't need to do much. You know, look at that one. I love it. So yeah, we're going to have fun working on these, but I'm starting slowly into them because I just have a lot going on and I still have more cleaning up to do in here. So anyway, that's enough jabbering from me. I will see you in the next video, and I hope that you are having a creative day. Bye.